Hi, Alan. Okay, perfect. I've figured out what's going on. Okay, so here is my one of my monitors. I've put it into 1280 by 800 to duplicate or replicate the exact same thing as what your screenshot shows. But I'm not getting the same thing. So I thought, what the heck's going on here? So then as I scooch my browser size down, the menu drops below. And you know what? It's actually kind of doing what it's supposed to be doing, and I tell you why. You see the width right here of the menu and then the text and the logo? Less than that 1280, so I'm just slightly less. Then it's going to drop down here because there's no more room up top. And that's kind of what's happening here. Um, there's solutions though. There's tricks we can do for this. I mean, one of the things is reduce the width of the menu buttons or remove a button from up here. But this is all that's happening is just there's a point in time when you have this number of menu buttons and this sort of text up here that the when the page gets to a certain width, it's going to push the menu below because there's no room up top. It's not going to, you don't want the menu buttons to go over the logo or the tagline, so it's going to drop down to a line below. By just playing around with it, like when I actually go to my full screen, right? So maybe on your customer's computer, there's some extra, it's not quite 1280 or something like that. Although the screenshot I have shows it as 1280, but I'm just going to pull that up there. So yeah, great screenshot. Just not quite sure why theirs would be different than mine, but I'm just trying to see if they've got a different text sizing or something like that. I'm just looking at the page. Okay, I'm just going to open up a copy of a Keynote template I have. I'll show you a little trick. And this is a trick I sort of use when we're getting out to the sort of edges of maximum widths and whatnot. Anyways, if you open up the Site, Styles, and Bootstrap folder, there's the bootstrap.css. I want you to go down to line 724 and give this a try here. 724, 722. Yeah, I just had to open up a copy of yours right here. Okay, 727 actually. See the padding left? Change that to 0. And the one below it, change that to 0. That's going to give your container the maximum width of the page. It's going to give it an extra 30 pixels in total, which is, I think, just what you're missing. I'm not sure why though in IE, and it could be just a setting in your visitor's IE or your customer's IE browser, because I can't duplicate it in mine when I'm at a 1280 by 800 screenshot. So there may be text sizing, or like in IE you have these things here under Tools, or View, you have text sizing. You can change it. I mean, I've got mine set to the largest, but maybe their zoom is something like that. I don't know. But as soon as you start playing around with certain settings in IE, things go kind of wonky because it's designed to be set for 100% like so. Anyways, give that a shot. Change that to Bootstrap. Get rid of the padding, and that should, I bet you that's going to be enough extra to take the pressure off.